Freedom is not free. Ever heard that phrase? Well, it's true. And over the years, our freedom has been challenged by other countries, and that freedom has been protected by the men and women of our military. So, we want to give you a little look at our branches of military, which includes the Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, and Coast Guard. Let's start with the Army, which is the largest branch of the U.S. military. The Army, who primarily covers land security, uses the motto, "This will defend." One of the uniforms they wear is the ACU, or Army Combat Uniform, which has a digital universal camouflage pattern that works well in woodland, urban, and desert environments. The Army symbol is a white star on a black square outlined in yellow. And their most common form of transportation is the rugged Humvee, which can carry cargo, troops, or even serve as an ambulance or combat vehicle. The U.S. Army was officially created on June 3, 1784, after the end of the Revolutionary War to replace the disbanded Continental Army. The Marines, a more specialized branch of our military, are trained to protect our country from sudden threats on both land and sea. You may have heard their motto, Semper Fi, which is short for Semper Fidelis, a Latin term meaning ever faithful. During special occasions, you'll find Marines wearing dress blues. They also have utility uniforms which are covered in digital camouflage. And here's their symbol, which appropriately features an eagle, a globe, and an anchor. And as you might expect, the Marines utilize a variety of transportation, which include Humvees and other wheeled vehicles, tracked vehicles, and multiple forms of aircraft. And you may have heard their official song, which is called the Marines Hymn and is very powerful. And the Marines even have a mascot in the ever-faithful English Bulldog. The U.S. Navy is responsible for making sure our waters are safe and secure, and they operate under the unofficial mottos of honor, courage, commitment, and non sibi patriae, which is Latin for not for self, but for country. And their primary uniform is made up of dress blues and service khakis. The Navy's symbol is represented by a bald eagle with an anchor. And as for transportation, the Navy has a fleet of submarines, surface vessels, and aircraft carriers which carry a variety of aircraft. The U.S. Navy is the largest Navy in the world, with a battle fleet tonnage that is greater than that of the next 13 largest navies combined. The United States Air Force is in charge of protecting the U.S. from attacks in the air and even from space. They operate under the motto of aim high, fly, fight, win. And they wear Air Force Blue and Airman Battle uniforms. The Air Force symbol is represented by wings and a silver star, and they use a variety of aircraft like the F-22 and the F-16 for many different purposes. The Air Force is the most recent branch of the U.S. military and is the largest and one of the most technologically advanced air forces in the world. Like the Navy, the U.S. Coast Guard also protects our country at sea, but they're typically called upon to perform rescues and safety missions closer to American shores. Their motto is Semper Paratus, which means always ready. The U.S. Coast Guard has a symbol featuring two crossed anchors, and their fleet of transportation includes aircraft, boats, and cutters. You can find out a whole lot more about our branches of the military in school or on the internet. But what's most important to remember is that our military men and women work day and night to keep us safe and preserve our freedom. And for that, they deserve our gratitude.